For the honourable member, Dr. Jackie Blue.
Those final comments were incredibly wrong. I'm just so proud to be part of a national-led government that is not getting distracted by sideshows like leadership struggles from the opposition or by invented manufacturing crisis. We are just getting on with the job, straight and true on with the job. And integral to getting on with the job is getting our economy back on track. And we are doing that exactly. And my admiration goes to Bill English as the Minister of Finance for just doing that. I just can't think of another Minister of Finance who's had the same set of problems that he has dealt with to get our economy back track. And we are doing just that. It is getting back on track, no doubt about it. In 2008, we inherited unemployment had risen by up to 10,000. By almost 30,000. It was predicted that unemployment would go to 10%. But in actual fact, we stopped it, and it has stayed at around 6.8%. We know it should be lower. It's still on the high side. We're not happy about that, but it's forecast to drop, and that is pleasing. It is certainly a lot better than it is in some underdeveloped countries. It certainly is. We've helped New Zealanders by growing the wage taxes by 20%. That's more than double than inflation. Personal income tax across the board means the average family gains $25 per week. 3/4 of income earners pay no more than 17.5% tax. We have one of the lowest inflation rates since 1999, and that means the cost of living is increasing at the slowest rate in 12 years, and that can only help families. Interest rates are at the lowest in 45 years. Unbelievable. So a family with a mortgage of $200,000 is saving about $200 a week. Now that's massive, that's huge, compared to say 4 years ago. $200 a week saving compared to 4 years ago. A massive help to that family. All rates of superannuation have increased since 2008. The married rate has gone up by almost $200, which is 22% higher than April 2008. New Zealanders are saving more with positive household savings rates for the first time in a decade. We've adjusted workings for family payments by 5% on the 1st of April this year. Mr. Speaker, creating high-paying jobs is one of the government's top priorities, and we know that when businesses feel confident, when they succeed and they want to invest and expand in their businesses, that jobs will open up. It's not rocket science, it's that simple. When businesses have the confidence, jobs will follow. And that is why the national government is putting in the right levers to business so they can grow and have that confidence and increase their workforce and compete successfully internationally. It is happening. As a country, we are on the move. Our economy is growing and it's forecast to keep on growing. Despite the toughest of times, the global financial crisis, the recession and the Christchurch earthquakes, we are on track. Real jobs are being created. The Household Labour Force survey, almost 60,000 more Kiwis have jobs now than 2 years ago. More than 13,000 jobs created through the 90-day trial for new employees. A fantastic initiative brought through by the former Minister of Labour, Kate Wilkinson, and I have welcomed that wholeheartedly. It's a great policy for women who are returning to the workforce. It's a great policy for youth and for migrants who don't have a work record but want that first step into the workforce. It's a fantastic policy and it's here to stay. I work in an electorate where there is a high number of migrants and refugees, Mr. Speaker. Having a job is the quickest way to integrate into a new society. And we know that having a job is good on so many levels. It's good for a person's well-being, self-respect and health. It's good for families. It's good for children to have parents and work. And that's why I applaud the government's focus on creating jobs. We hear about layoffs, but not actually about the jobs being created. So I'm just going to run through a few stats. 1,000 new jobs on the Waterview motorway. And in my own electorate, Around the corner, a new hair house is opening up. That's going to open up several hundred jobs. 1,000 new jobs at the Wirral prison. Thank you for reminding me. 1,000 new jobs at the Wirral prison. That's great for Auckland. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Jobs, they came from some other construction site.
The time for this debate has expired, honourable members. So we now come to private and local orders of the day, and in front of me